Video for Wednesday, March 28th. Today we're going to be looking at reflections. Another name for reflection is a flip. Now, showing the kids throughout the week some strategies to kind of remember this. If you look at the word reflection, the two way to memorize it or remember it, the two kind of middle letters are F and L, and that is the same two letters that start with the word flip. So when you see reflection, you're not sure if it's a turn or a slide, we'll kind of look at the word, and as you can see, we have an F and L and an F and L here, so it's a flip, okay? So reflection is a flip. And what you need to know with a flip is it's kind of an easier concept, but there's some tricks involved here. Is you're going to have this line. Now, this happens to be a vertical line. It can be a horizontal line. It can even be a diagonal line. This is a vertical line, and this line is called a reflection line or a flip line, okay? And so in order to do this activity, you need to have some kind of line. In this case, it's vertical, but again, we could do one that's horizontal. And I have three different shapes here. So I have this cone, I have a cup of coffee, and I have this guitar. And basically, I want to be able to flip these shapes over this line so they are equal. So that was my son right there, sorry. So I have this shape here. Now what's nice about the smartboard activities, I have a function that says flip, so I can automatically just flip it. Oh, I'm going to do it though. Automatically flip it like this. Now when we flip this over, it's almost like a mirror image. The trick is this: you want to find the distance between the flip line to your shape, and as you can see, it's 1 unit. So when I go to flip this over, I need to make sure that this cone is 1 unit over. So this would be incorrect. Even though it is flipped, the distance from the line to the shape is 1 unit. This is not 1 full unit. So I have to actually move this over or draw this over. So as you can see, I have 1 unit here, and I have 1 unit right here. I flip that accurately. This would not be accurate either. Okay, we're gonna have some mirrors tomorrow that we can play with and see, but it does have to be in line. Just like this is 1 unit away from the flip line, I need to make sure that we're gonna use these grids here to help us. Okay, let's look at this cup of coffee here. I'm gonna do this. Yeah. So this cup of coffee, I'm gonna flip it. And there it is. Okay, so same idea with the cup of coffee. When I go to flip it, as you notice, the handle of the cup is away from the flip line. So when I go to mirror this over, I need to make sure that this is away from the flip line. So this would not be correct. Just ignore this for 1 minute. This here would not be correct. Yes, I am in this case here, yes, I am 2 units away. 1, 2, here, 1, 2. I am 2 units away from the cup here and the cup here. However, it's not flipped. It's not a mirror image of it. Okay, so this would be incorrect. So I need to flip it over. I need the handle on the other side. And in this case, it is 2 units away from the reflection line here. And this would be correct. This would not be correct. We have to use the grid lines to make sure they're in line. Then lastly, we have this guitar here. A little bit trickier because it's on an angle. It's not a traditional shape, but I do want to flip this. And I'll have the smartboard set up tomorrow. We can play with it. So I'm just going to put this onto the side here for a second. I want to see how many units away. I mean, well, here's a reflection line. I am 1 full unit away to the head of the guitar here. So I'm going to make sure I go over to another full unit and then just simply line this up accurately. Now, when I go to draw this, I want to double check and see, if I notice this piece here is kind of almost touching this line. So I'd want to bring this down a little bit like that. And that's a perfect reflection. Okay, so tomorrow we're going to be using some mirrors. We're going to be using the flip line, and you're going to be drawing pictures over across this flip line. Always keeping in mind the distance from the reflection line must be the same, so it's a nice mirror image, right? Okay, so that's your work. Take some time, review this, and have a great night.